Okay, today I'm going to talk about my new channel, which is the political stuff like and the rose view, because I have traveled a lot of places to the world, and I also watched a lot of. I've been watching a lot of about the Roseville and political stuff, political news, and also the political affairs, those kind of stuff, and the Rose affair about the Rose stuff. So, and I like traveling a lot to different places, countries, China, Europe, New Zealand. Like now, I'm showing to you, and also to the America, to the South America, Chile as well. That's why I have my points of view. Uh, Being Chinese and here in Macau, so many people just think the foreign countries, the Western worlds, is are the best, are good. They have human rights and better human rights, better freedom, and better systems and better freedom, those kind of things, human rights and the democracy, those kind of nonsense. But in fact, I will tell you now. That time, many people in China haven't gone to the Western world or go to the other places. That's why they don't know and thinking the Western world and the the outside road and Western road and are very nice. But that time in 2017, I went to New Zealand by myself. So that time I was still uh, working as a policeman. That time I was a policeman, and now I am working as a IT technician, that kind of stuff, IT related technician. So now it's different, but that time I was a police. So when I went to New Zealand, that time the custom checked all the things because I filled out the form saying that I am the police. That's why that time she checked all my forms. She said if you wanted to come here, you would need to give me the password of the phone and let her check thoroughly about everything. That time I was talking to my friend on Wechat saying that, oh, it's so troublesome, why I need to do it, why New Zealand is like that, bringing some kind of New Zealand stuff. And then that police woman told me that what's your password, and otherwise if you she said if you don't tell the password to me to check, you will need to go back to Macau. You cannot allow, it is not allowed you to uh, entrance the border, entrance the New Zealand sovereignty, New Zealand land. That's why I was thinking a little bit while, and I said, okay, okay, I gave it to you. So I gave all the password, the phone pin code, and also the WeChat password, those kind of Facebook, those kind of things. And she sometimes took my phone into the room for them to check, or sometimes she brought the phone to me and asking me questions about who are you talking to, this guy and that guy, those kind of things, and ask me why you are saying this, why you are saying that, those kind of things. Check all the things thoroughly, so you can see everything. The privacy, no privacy, every privacy of me revealed to them. Every friends in on the WeChat and WhatsApp and Facebook, every news, every pages, every pictures, every contact of my phone, everything they check. That's why no privacy and no human right, and my human right and privacy were taken, and which took me 2 hours totally. And then finally, and she asked me and brought a dog, a police dog, to smell my body, to check whether I have those kind of infringements, or some kind of poisons, those kind of uh, illegal poison, illegal drugs, those kind of things, which took me about 2 hours, and then finally I left. For this instance, I tell you guys about the Western democracy, freedom, human rights, so-called right democracy, privacy. You can see, no more. Everything was revealed by them. That's right, and so once you go out to the world, you will know what they are, and no more privacy. You can see this New Zealand videos I'm showing to you, and also in the Western world, you cannot drink beer in public, but in China you can. So free. So every country has different system. We need to respect them. Unlike the America, always tells China this or that, but we China respect Americans' rules and systems. That's the difference. And also, they cannot buy beers in the supermarket, but we can do it in China. So it's different. And also, you can see that kind of things like, so when we talk about the, while I was working in the United States, that time I also worked in the United States, and that time I saw the salary of my one staff, French and British guys, British female. Also, the salary was different. I was lower than theirs. That's why not fair, right? So one of the uh, unfair stuff already. And others like that time I was working as a camp counselor in the United States in Vermont, and that time, because that time I was taking care of the some campers have the diseases and some chronic ailment, and that time I say hepatitis is a disease, hepatitis B, which can transmit to me, to the counselors. That time I was working as a camp counselor. That's why I was worried about that, and I asked my supervisor, telling her that I needed to wear a mask. And then she rejected me, and she said, if you insisted to wear a mask, you need to go back to Macau, and you cannot work in here wearing a mask with a mask. I'm surprised. I'm astounded. Why? It's my freedom. It's my human right. It's my privacy. It's your democracy country. Why couldn't allow me to wear a mask? I just wear myself, not interfering you or he or her. That's very weird. That's why, that's why I know the Western world is a liar in some particular areas like this, right? Why democracy? Why freedom? Why human right? So that's why the COVID-19, in the foreign countries like USA or some Europe or those kind of Western world, now people Chinese wear the masks, and they think that they are enemies. They are sick people, and they will fight them, and they don't allow them to wear a mask. That's very weird. It's my own privacy. It's my own human right. It's my own freedom. That's why they are just so-called freedom. So that's the things that I want to share with you, and I will have the Chinese versions and Mandarin versions and Cantonese versions as well as English. This is my first try to talk about the political stuff, political stuff, and the rules about this kind of channel. Hope you like it. Sooner or later, I will update this channel, this album, periodically, not limited to one particular period of time. So see you guys. If you like it, please subscribe and give a thumb up. See you.